The devastation caused by Friday's massive storm in the Philippines is only now becoming clear. There are reports of at least 100 people dead in one city and many more injured.
The Foreign Office here has confirmed that it's sending out a team to help assess the damage in those affected areas. Meanwhile, aid agencies on the ground are struggling to reach those who need help.
Well, I speak to Alexandra Pura from Oxfam, who's based in Manila. Hello there, Alexandra. Obviously, the scene really is just now only becoming known, but can you tell us of what your experience is, how bad things are there?
Okay. The latest statistics from the government is that 4 million are affected, and people in the evacuation centers number about 800,000. The number of provinces affected are 37, and including 38 cities. So that's quite a lot of people affected. Phone lines are still down, telecommunications are still down, airports are still not operating. So we're really struggling with access to the affected areas.
I suppose the part of the challenge for you is not yet knowing just how bad it is out there, because some of these areas are so remote.
Yes, and another thing is that the vulnerability is high because there is also high poverty incidence in these areas. So it's the double whammy of weather disturbance and poverty incidence is quite difficult to imagine.
In our audience here, seeing some of the pictures of the devastation, houses that have been smashed to the ground, trees across roads, and I know that the winds were terribly powerful. What can Oxfam do to help?
At the moment, we're still monitoring the situation. We have prepositioned staff and emergency supplies. We are focusing on water, sanitation, and hygiene, and we're dispatching rapid assessment teams to get ground information about needs. But the earliest we can get the teams on the ground would be tomorrow. We're also coordinating with government and other humanitarian actors on the ground. So that's what we're doing at the moment.
Potentially, how does this experience, this storm, compare with the other kinds of things we've seen in the Philippines in recent years and the kind of help that you might have to offer?
Obviously, this is beyond the capacity of the country to manage. We would need a lot of support from the global community to effectively deal with this tragedy. And we're also looking into strengthening our work on recovery, because at the moment the casualties are coming in, but the biggest effect would be on the livelihoods of poor people.
So how do you see things developing over the coming days, weeks, months to try to get over this?
At the moment, we're focusing on life-saving measures. So Oxfam will be focusing on access to water, drinking water, and sanitation to prevent further deaths. As you can see, there are a lot of people in the evacuation centers, so we're trying to address that. But the positive thing going on is there is coordination on the ground with government as well as with other humanitarian actors. So we hope that together we will be able to at least cope with the first phase of the emergency response, and that would be the life-saving phase. We will talk about recovery probably in the next few weeks as data about the effect of the devastation on livelihoods, agriculture and fisheries come in. But at the moment, we're focusing on life-saving measures.
OK, Alexandra from Oxfam, thank you very much indeed, and we wish you and your colleagues well in the work that you're doing out there. Thank you.
And the typhoon, well, it's one of the most powerful recorded, so where might it head next? Chris Fawkes can explain for us. Hello, Chris.
Hi there, yes, we'll take a look at the typhoon. You can see it here actually on the satellite picture. And running the loop of the last couple of days of satellite image, you can see how that very, very powerful typhoon crossed central portions of the Philippines, bringing those devastating winds, massive storm surge and flooding rains too. From here on, it works out into the seas and will make a second landfall in Vietnam, probably coming on shore to the north of Da Nang, and probably it's central and northern areas of Vietnam that will be most prone to seeing some further problems with very, very powerful winds and also flooding rain. So we're going to keep a close eye on that storm system as it makes its second landfall over the next 24 hours or so.